Hi, my name is Lisa Ziegler Allen. I'm an assistant professor at the J. Craig Venter Institute. The project that we hope to work on is concerning human viruses in coastal ecosystems. So this project is something that we have been working on over the years, but we really want to ramp up and look more closely at the reciprocal relationship and influence that humans have within coastal ecosystems. So in this project, we want to focus on the coast. We're going to focus up in La Jolla using our access to the Scripps Institution of Oceanography Pier. That gives us also just a little ways off of the coast so that we can go all the way from right at the water's edge into that pelagic ecosystem and look at viruses that are washing in, human viruses that are washing in, particularly during rain events or other storm events that we have, and sample those using sequencing. And then if possible, we would also like to look at whether or not those viruses are viable. That second step is really important because while we are very good at identifying these viruses and being able to sequence them and understand their presence, one thing that we don't have a lot of information on, very little actually, in all coastal ecosystems is whether or not those viruses are viable. So that's another component of the project. So then in addition to understanding when they're there, how long they persist, these are things that will help us understand how often should we go in the ocean, for how long should we wait to go in the ocean after, say, a rain event, because there are certain diseases in human populations, particularly those people that use coastal ecosystems for recreation, like surfers or paddleboarders, kayakers. So there is evidence of increases in hepatitis and some other viral infections that are occurring. So we want to get a little bit better handle on what's happening there. In addition, we want to use the data that we gather for looking at the viral populations themselves, so the natural ecosystem. What is our influence doing to that natural ecosystem? When we have this flux of, say, outside viruses or non-native viruses, say from humans or other things that are washing into the ocean, what does that do to the populations that are there and the community that's there? So that's a big part of what we want to look at too.